So state understands that basically here's the background, Your Honor, being brief because technically the other case is sealed. Um, so Your Honor, essentially, Miss Gunn and Mr. McDonald participated in a different case, different cause number, in which Miss Gunn's rights were terminated, agreed to termination, and the two children in this case were adopted by a different person. And so, Your Honor, state understands that the parties believe that as part of that final order, um, there should have been a release of arrears, but uh, it was left out. So, Your Honor, today
Mr. Walden
they,
let that out. Uh-oh. So
or at
I
least
think
there was an
Steve Walden
understanding
was
that
on
they
this at
were
one time,
released.
but that
So,
may have been earlier. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, no problem, Your Honor. So basically here today, um, I understand that state understands that that
Okay,
Mr.
you're crack.
McDonald.
Either I'm cracking up or you're cracking up, and I don't mean laughter wise. Sorry about that. Since I had my internet connection, but Zoom just decided they didn't want to hang around any longer. Anyway, I'll let you continue with that opening statement at this time. It's still recording, Mr. Welch, so go right ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. So essentially, Your Honor, parties agree to release as of yesterday, arrears of $37,698.91 and child support arrears. And parties also agree to non-disclosure for each other. And besides that, Your Honor, Ms. Gunn, the non-custodial parents, I may have gotten this wrong. Ms. Gunn, parole officer, I believe that's what she
No,
was.
no, I was a former correctional officer.
Correctional officer. All right. So she was a former correctional officer, Your Honor. I wasn't sure if that really qualified under what you normally do.
Yes, it does. State employee, no problem.
All right. And that's it, Your Honor.
All right, then let's go ahead and get obviously, yeah, it should have been taken care of. I thought, well, that's the norm, but we'll go ahead and take care of it right now if that's what everybody wants to do. So at this time, let's both Ms. Gunn and Mr. McDonald raise your right hands. Do you both solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to be here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so happy?
I do.
I swear.
All right, you're both officially under oath. I'm going to let the state call you as witnesses. If there's anything at the end you think I need to know, I'll take it up at that time. But this time you may proceed, Mr. Welch.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls John McDonald. Please unmute yourself, sir. There you go. What's your full name?
John William McDonald.
Do you understand that as of yesterday, January 13, 2025, Ms. Gunn is in child support arrears of $37,698.91?
Yes, I do.
Do you agree to release all those arrears as of yesterday?
Yes, I agree.
Do you understand that once you do it, besides certain appellate options we will not get into, that decision is final?
Yes, I understand.
Is there anyone forcing you or coercing you to do this?
No.
And can you explain to the court why this wasn't done in the previous sealed case?
It should have been. It was my understanding that it was going to be, but it was missed in my review of the documents of that case prior to the ruling.
Do you agree to non-disclosure for both you and Ms. Gunn?
Yes, I do.
Passive witness.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I'll be right back to you. I'll go ahead and let the state call your next witness, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. State calls Elizabeth Gunn. What is your full name?
Elizabeth Ann Gunn.
Do you understand that as of yesterday, you are in child support arrears of $37,698.91?
I do.
Do you agree to non-disclosure for both you and Mr. McDonald?
I do.
And so, were you ever a correctional officer?
I was. Would you like
Passive
to know which?
witness?
That's not necessary. You just confirmed it, man. That's good enough.
Okay.
Oh, and do you have anything you'd like to tell the court?
Just that it was my understanding that once I relinquished my rights, that the arrears and the obligation would terminate. And Mr. McDonald and I were in agreement with all of that because, I mean, we discussed it.
No, that's the, again, ma'am, Judge did this for a living for a long time. That's the norm. I understand, not a problem.
Thank you, sir.
All right, any other questions of this witness, Mr. Welch?
No, Your Honor. Pass the witness.
All right, folks, granted. I'll make it simple for you. I'll go ahead and grant your agreement this time. We'll zero down the child support down to 0. I'm gonna waive court costs, and the only proviso on that, sir, if you find out she wins the Mega Millions over the next 30 days, you ask for a reinstatement, okay? And we'll get it done. All right. I think she wouldn't mind paying you out of that. All right.
No.
Anyway, yeah, well, we're not gonna count on that. We're just gonna move forward. All right. Thank you. May the parties be excused, Mr. Welch, or you need him back in the breakout room to sign off on the paperwork.
Yeah, sign off on the paperwork, Your Honor. I'm almost done with the order, so it shouldn't take too long.
So the state's gonna put you back in the breakout room. You should be getting that DocuSign by email or text, however the state does it these days. And I'll sign off on it, and that way you know it's done. And I'll get it sometime in the next 24 hours. So anyway, thank you both very much. Good luck. Everybody have a happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're off the record.
You're going to be paying till the day you die. You're supposed to be able to finish your child support when you're a young, healthy man. You're going to work till you're 70 or 80 years old. And you probably never pay off your arrears.